Hey guys, Eric here. Welcome back to another video. Today, this is going to be more of a discussion piece. I know it's been a while since I made a video at all, and the reason being, and I don't understand why I'm shadow banned like this, but I've been streaming consistently on both the YouTube and on Twitch. Here's the photos of that. I've been on quite the grind. I can't tell if it's either the fact that nobody's getting the notifications or I just suck at streaming. It could be both. But yeah, no, I'm streaming there pretty much almost every day. So if you guys want to come over and check it out, come hang out for a little bit. The scheduling is a little inconsistent, I'll admit. I would say it's either or. I either stream in the morning or I stream in the evening going into the night. Content wise, on YouTube, it's primarily gaming. On Twitch is where I'll do my reaction content. I'll watch a bunch of wrestling, whatever it may be, right? You know, New Japan, AEW, DDT, Noah, whatever the fuck, right? If I need to catch up on shows, I'm gonna be doing it there because YouTube, with the copyright system on here, that ain't happening, buddy, okay? And on the day that I'm gonna be uploading this, I'm gonna be on Twitch later tonight catching up with the previous 3 nights of Best of Super Juniors because I've been slacking and I have to make sure I catch up just in time for the finals too. So now that we're gonna get our B block finalist, we're gonna find out who's gonna be taking on Kosei Fujita. So I'm excited for that. But let's get on to the topic at hand here. Let's talk about how AEW, this all-in show coming up, this might be the biggest turning point in wrestling and the biggest leg up on the competition that AEW has had. Double or Nothing, it shows how much better AEW has become, and it just really lets you know just how terrible the current WWE product is. 2025 for the Federation should have been the easiest layup known to man. But instead, every single week, Triple H has somehow found a new and creative way to make the most ridiculous and mind-numbing decisions I have ever seen. Like, I have not watched a WWE show in over a month. And that says a lot because I used to watch fucking the Vince product weekly. I don't know why I put myself through that back then, but bro, I don't know if it's because I'm older now and, it's a lot easier to just, give up on something. But the current product just isn't for me anymore. Even though the WWE roster, like, think about it like this, bro. Triple H has so much of his NXT shooters, his black and gold shooters. Why does the product suck so much? There's so much great talent on that roster. It boggles my mind how he isn't able to utilize these people, but instead go with guys like fucking Jey Uso and give people like fucking Pat McAfee pay-per-view spots, and he somehow found a way to ruin John Cena's final year as a wrestler. And going into Money in the Bank, John Cena is teaming with Logan Paul. Like, this is what we're doing, bro. Instead of again, like I mentioned earlier, the aforementioned easy layup of rerunning CM Punk John Cena at Money in the Bank one final time. No, we gotta get that Logan Paul match. We gotta have John Cena cheat and struggle against a 50-year-old R-Truth. And it's so Vince-esque because every once in a while you have an amazing match that happens on TV. Like last week, you had that triple threat between Penta, Dragon Lee, and Chad Gable. It's ridiculous. And like, if I go over to Double or Nothing, I go onto their fucking cage match. Double or Nothing 2025 has a 9.51 out of 10. And of course, this is just a bunch of different people's opinions, but just look at the overall vibe and the overall feeling coming out of this show. It feels like we're on the brink of getting that magic that 2021 AEW had, and I'm all here for it. In my opinion, again, this show wasn't perfect. Fuck TK for having Mercedes Moné win and having Okada retain. Like, what the fuck? Okada is reading the book on coasting, but every once in a while, you get a match like this. Okada Bailey slapped, but he should not have gone over. I wasn't really feeling FTR versus Daniel Garcia and Nigel McGuinness, and fucking, yo, the AEW tag division, I'll admit, it's kind of in fucking shambles because why the fuck are the Hurt Syndicate facing fucking Sammy Guevara and Dustin Rhodes on pay-per-view? And it's felt like the Hurt Syndicate has not really had any sort of competition for those titles. That whole faction is kind of being carried by the pretty funny story going on at the moment. I'll be honest, this has been the most invested I've been with anything related to fucking Maxwell Jacob Friedman since 2023. So this is unprecedented territory. I just think that there should be more competition in this tag division. It feels so empty. Ricochet as a heel has been amazing. In my opinion, he should have left WWE sooner. Why was he spending all those years being a bland-ass babyface when he could be this good as a heel? Like, legitimately, this match was over who was more bald, and Mark Briscoe ran the blade again for a match over who was more bald. That's awesome. I'm just worried that at All In, they're gonna fucking pull the trigger and have Mercedes beat Tony, and if that happens, bro, what the fuck are we doing? And now we move on to Anarchy in the Arena, and what is there to say besides that this was a fucking match of the year candidate, and this was booked for the fucking sickos, man. Swerve took a shoot staple to the tongue. Willow had her ear locked up to the turnbuckle. The whole crowd, Kenny got the whole crowd to sing Bodies by Drowning Pool. And that looped at least 4 times. But just the image of everybody boxing it out and having that in the background. It was so random. So many of the spots felt almost unnecessary, but that's what made it so fun. And that's what makes every year when they run Anarchy in the Arena, it just ends up being a blast because you just never know what you're going to get. I felt bad because after this match, I felt bad because after this match, fucking Paragon had to come out and face the Don Callis family. And like the lineup here, this match shouldn't have been bad, but it's just like, it was, in my opinion, just a whole lot of nothing. I love Fletcher. I love Takeshita. I love Josh Alexander. I love Roddy. I love Kyle. I love Adam. And let's just call a spade a spade. Adam Cole, I know it's not his fault. It's just like injuries have been adding up over time. But man, Adam Cole, he is just not the same guy anymore. After that, we had the main event. What a story. Listen, I know not everybody is a fan of Will Ospreay because they feel that it has this kind of fucking, how can I say it? They feel that Will Ospreay matches have this sort of solo leveling effect where it's nothing but hype moments and aura. And they feel like it's a bunch of slop. But I'm going to tell you right now, Will Ospreay matches are no solo leveling, alright? That anime is fucking dog shit. Will Ospreay matches are not. Even if they are slop, alright? I do not care. This match was awesome. Him and Hangman tore the fucking house down. And the oh so sweet victory by Adam Page here sets him up in a position here to get the biggest pop in such a long time because so many people dread the Death Riders. And at All In, it will be Hangman Page, Jon Moxley. I know a lot of people are getting that WrestleMania 39 vibe from it. They just have a feeling that Hangman's going to lose here. And then they're going to wait for Darby to come down from that fucking mountain so then Darby could be world champion. TK, you have to listen here, buddy. Nobody gives a fuck about Darby Allin right now. This is Hangman's title to win. And WWE is setting up NXT on the same fucking night. WWE is legitimately bouncing on it. So AEW has the chance here to do the funniest thing and absolutely mollywop the Federation and have a outstanding show with a amazing moment like Hangman Page dethroning Jon Moxley and getting the belt out of that fucking briefcase. And not only that too, that completes the whole arc Hangman has been on over the past, almost 2 years. His whole downfall. And now here we are at the redemption. It needs to happen. The title change needs to happen.
Let's get some pussy tonight.
Your boy is
awesome! I came to play, there's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees.